right, seats taken. The new academic session is officially in session. This is your clean slate, your fresh start. And if you're serious about becoming the kind of student who owns their results, this is where it begins. Whether you've been just getting by, stuck in the cycle of procrastination, or aiming for that prestigious A-star, this video is packed with real actionable strategies to help you get there, fast. From study methods that actually work, to mastering consistency and building a mindset that wins. This is the ultimate guide to leveling up your academic game. Ready to turn the page and dominate this school year? Let's go. Chapter 1. Mistakes to avoid. Let's start by identifying the common pitfalls that might be holding you back from achieving those top grades. The first major mistake is procrastination. We've all been there, putting off studying until the last minute, then cramming the night before an exam. Research shows this approach severely limits information retention and increases stress. Do you really think you'll be able to ace your exams with all that cortisol spiking in your body? Absolutely not. Another common mistake is pulling all-nighters. I am surprised by how much it has been glorified throughout academic life. It spikes up unnecessary hormones and contributes significantly in deteriorating your physical health. Remember, the kind of lifestyle you live on a day-to-day basis shapes what you'll become in the future. Tell me, is bad health something to brag about? Like, literally. This links into the third mistake, which is thinking that not studying is cool. Let me tell you one thing. The people who you witness flexing about not studying for the exam are the same people who end up having nothing good to flex about in their career. If you keep surrounding yourself with people who have the same mindset, you're most likely to gradually become like them. It will make you feel that what you're doing is enough, and you don't need to push yourself that hard. As a result, your progress becomes someone else's bare minimum. Fourth, making messy and disorganized notes. How can study materials that feel like a mess motivate you to study? I've seen many students wasting time on making notes for the same topic again and again, just because they lost some of them, or maybe they were not readable. The whole point of note-taking is to retain what you've learned and make it easy for you to revise it later on, not to drain yourself with every experience. Finally, inconsistent study habits. Studying intensely for one day, followed by days of nothing, creates a cycle that undermines long-term retention. Along with that, studying for 12+ hours. I have seen many students doing this, but still lacking in good grades. So go for daily 2 to 3 hours of studying consistently, even if your exams aren't near. By avoiding these 5 common mistakes, you're already ahead of most students on your journey to becoming an A-star student. Chapter 2. Romanticizing Studying Now. Let's talk about something that might sound strange but is incredibly powerful. Romanticizing your study experience. Creating a study environment tips that work starts with making your study space a place you actually want to be for longer periods. This isn't just about aesthetics. It's about psychology. When you associate positive feelings with studying, you're more likely to do it consistently. Start by personalizing your study space. Add plants, good lighting, comfortable seating, and items that motivate you. Quotes, characters, and pictures. These study environment tips might seem superficial, but they significantly impact your mindset. Next, invest in quality tools and stationery. Make sure your notes are visually appealing so that it's easier for you to revise them over time. Beautiful notebooks, smooth writing pens, and well-designed planners can make the process more enjoyable. Think of these as investments in your education, not unnecessary expenses. Consuming content that inspires you to study. Before studying, take 15 to 20 minutes to watch study vlogs, reels, or videos to help you get into the studying zone. When it's your screen time, watch shows and movies that are centered on mastering academic life, like the show Gilmore Girls or Legally Blonde. This also links into surrounding yourself with people who study and value education. They can work as your accountability partners or can inspire you to go further. Unlike the lazy ones who think failing is cool. Finally, plan beautiful breaks. Instead of scrolling through social media, plan refreshing activities like a short walk, stretching, or brewing a cup of tea. These best study methods include strategic breaks that recharge you rather than distract you. Don't forget to prepare study snacks and hydration. Having healthy snacks and water readily available means fewer interruptions and associates pleasure with your study sessions. Romanticizing studying isn't about pretending it's always easy. It's about creating an environment and experience that supports your goals and makes the process more enjoyable. Chapter 3. Study. Strategies and routines. Now let's explore some effective study techniques that will transform how you learn and retain information. First, identify your learning style. As shown in the image, there are four main types. Visual learners benefit from diagrams, charts, and videos. If you're a visual learner, try color coding your notes, creating mind maps, or watching educational videos. Auditory learners retain information better through listening. Record lectures, participate in study groups, or read your notes aloud. Reading and writing learners prefer text-based information. Focus on taking detailed notes, summarizing readings, and rewriting key concepts. Kinesthetic learners learn through doing. Use flashcards you can manipulate, walk while reciting information, or create physical models. Another effective technique will be pretending that you're teaching the topic to someone else. This makes the concept even clearer and helps retain information. I will explain this more as we go further. You can click the link in the description below to test what kind of learner you are. One of the best study methods is the Pomodoro technique. Study intensely for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. This technique maximizes focus while preventing burnout. However, this break is not for scrolling. Take breaks that refresh you. You can munch on your healthy snacks during these 5-minute breaks, as we discussed earlier. Active recall is another powerful strategy. Instead of passively reading, test yourself on the material. Create flashcards as they're portable and easy to use, take practice tests, or explain concepts out loud without looking at your notes. These effective study techniques force your brain to retrieve information, strengthening neural pathways. Spaced repetition involves reviewing material at increasing intervals. Rather than cramming, review new information after 1 day, then 3 days, then a week. This is one of the most effective study techniques backed by cognitive science. The Feynman technique involves explaining concepts in simple terms as if teaching someone else. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. This method quickly identifies gaps in your knowledge. Finally, create a structured study routine. Consistency is key. Block specific times for studying different subjects and stick to your schedule. For example, memorizing is best for subjects like history. Practicing past papers for math and using apps like Goth will really help you. For science subjects, you can sign up to Save My Exams, and they have really amazing notes, flashcards, quizzes, and past papers all in one place. How can I forget about YouTube? The channels here are amazing. I myself prepared for O-levels through them. I can guarantee you that YouTubers can teach you better than your school teachers. And the best part? It's all free. These academic success strategies work best when implemented regularly. By implementing these strategies based on your learning style, you'll see dramatic improvements in your retention and understanding. Chapter 4. Being consistent. Consistency is perhaps the most important factor in becoming an A-star student. Let's explore how to maintain consistent study habits. Start by tracking your study habits. Use a journal or app to record when, what, and how long you study each day. This accountability helps identify patterns and areas for improvement. These study consistency tips are game changers for many students. Create a realistic schedule that works with your energy levels. Are you more alert in the morning or evening? Schedule your most challenging subjects during your peak hours. One of the best study methods is working with your natural rhythms, not against them. Implement a reward system for consistency. After completing your daily study goal, treat yourself to something you enjoy. Food, free evening, shows, walk, or anything. This positive reinforcement strengthens the habit loop and keeps you determined to quickly finish your tasks and enjoy the best part of your day. Find accountability partners. Study with friends who share your academic goals or join online study groups. External accountability significantly increases consistency. Eliminate distractions before they derail you. Put your phone in another room. Use website blockers during study sessions, and communicate boundaries to friends and family. Remember that consistency isn't perfection. There will be days when you don't meet your goals. The key is to get back on track immediately rather than letting one missed day turn into a week. Finally, regularly review and adjust your approach. What's working? What isn't? Be willing to modify your strategies while maintaining the core habit of daily studying. You can implement this tip every Sunday. Dedicate this day to rest and not studying at all. Instead, just reflect on how you spent your previous week and how you will spend your upcoming week. This can also work as a reward that drives and forces you to study all week so that you can relax on Sunday. Implementing these study consistency tips will help you build the foundation for long-term academic success. We've covered a lot in this guide on how to become an A-star student. from avoiding common mistakes to creating consistent habits that support academic excellence. Remember, becoming an A-star student isn't about being perfect or studying 24/7, or even validating yourself based on academic validation. No, it's about studying smarter, creating supportive environments and routines, and consistently applying effective strategies. This brings us to the end of this video. I'd love to hear which of these strategies you're most excited to try. Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you found this guide helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more self-help and growth content. You stayed till the very end. This is a clear evidence that you're about to conquer your academic life. Until next time, happy studying.